Tripping.
Don't.
R&B singers, no rappers.
You're tense enough, bro.
Okay.
Don't do it.
We
Don't
can
do it.
yeah, we can tell us up.
Wait.
Oh.
Don't.
I think this is the video of that one shooting where the officer shot the kid. This was during COVID time too, especially during the George Floyd shit. I think this is it, chat.
I'll tase you!
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed the gun!
Yup, it's this one.
I shot him!
So, she's a fucking idiot.
Stop in the spring of 2021
you should not be you should not, like, my fault, chat, for my language, but she should not be a cop.
Community when a fatal mistake becomes a national
How do you not know the difference between your gun and your
a wave
taser?
of unrest. As agitation spreads throughout the city, the tensions between the police and the public erupt, and the world watches to see what justice will look like
COVID.
in this explosive case.
So much shit was going on, the LA riots and shit like that. Look, everybody wearing a mask. George Floyd. Oh my gosh, this was a crazy time.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On April 11th, 2021, 2 officers in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota stop a car when they notice expired tabs and an obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror.
Oh, sakes, dude. Really?
But yeah, this generally makes me mad and shit like that, because this kid was hella young too. I think he was like 17 or something at the time.
Officer Kimberly Potter takes up position at the rear of the car as her trainee, Officer Anthony Lucky, approaches the door.
Hey, what's going on, man? You got a driver's license and proof of insurance for me at all? You don't have a driver's license? Okay. What's your name? You're Dante? Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a couple things. Here's why I stopped you. The air freshener hanging down there. Yeah, can't do that. And then our other question is your tabs.
Wait, what? You can't have air freshener hanging down the is that the rearview window? Yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah, can't do that. And then our other question is
all the time.
Your tabs. Yeah, just keep looking for the insurance.
I have a cross hanging down my rearview
the man they've pulled over is 20-year-old Dante Wright, and a young woman named Elena is in the passenger seat.
I don't even know
wanted to say he was lying, but I think he's honestly telling the truth, so.
As the police run Dante's information through the system, Dante calls his mom for advice.
He called me and he said, Mom,
and this was also sad too, because like the mom was on the line while just like he was like getting killed, and she couldn't do anything about it. She had to listen to that.
I just been pulled over.
Bro.
And I said, for what? Like, that was just my first response. Like, what did you do? And he said I had air fresheners in the window or in the rearview mirror.
Yeah,
and then I said, okay, well, take them down. He was like, I didn't even know you can get in trouble for that, chat. Like, I do that all the time. Like, I didn't even know you can get in trouble like all the time, chat. I kid you not. And that's the exact same air freshener too. The little trees with black eye, chat. If you know, this is a black household staple, especially in the car. This is a staple. Then I said, okay, well, take them down. He was like, you think I'm in trouble? I was like, no, you're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for?
But what the police find shifts the course of this traffic stop.
Just run him as Dante Wright. No, just run him like you were in DBS.
Yeah.
Just don't put all that other information in.
Oh, okay.
See what it gives you.
Status, suspended, mail, state records hit.
See? Don't want to code for yourself.
He's got a gross misdemeanor warrant, and there's an OFP for a female, so I need to ID her. There's also residue, like weed on the middle console, so probably search the car. Apparently the car is his brother's.
You want to tell him what the warrant's for?
Warrant is
I remember when all this stuff was happening, like with the George Floyd, and then this situation as well, like especially with the cops like that. I mean, before, especially living in like a black household and stuff like that, I mean, we already had the talks of like what to do when an officer pulls you over and stuff like that. Even still to this day, chat. I mean, I haven't got pulled over yet, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. I hope I won't ever get pulled over ever again, or even get an accident or anything like that. But like, chat, like I don't lie, that shit was scared to like. It's just crazy because like you never know what can happen, bro. Like, bro, they have all the power and the authority and stuff like that, and you never know what can happen, bro. Like, run a wrong mistake or something like that, and you could lose your life and stuff like that, especially just being a black man and this stuff. I mean, it's kind of died down, but I mean, it's still prevalent to this day and stuff like that. I just learned, my parents always told me, roll down all the windows, turn on the hazard lights, don't even touch the what's it called? What's it called? Don't even touch right here, the console or anything like that to try to get your registration or anything until the officer comes, because you never know, they're gonna think you're reaching for a gun or some shit like that. Just have your hands on the steering wheel, going on all your windows and everything like that. So that way, hey, I ain't hiding nothing. You see my hands on the steering wheel and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My hands on the steering wheel.
Weapons
I'm not
violation.
touching nothing.
The officers,
I
who
ain't
have
touching
now
nothing
been
until you
joined
tell
by
me
a
to-
sergeant,
hey,
return to
sir,
arrest
please get
Dante,
your,
taking the first steps
registration
toward an
and,
encounter that will end in
registration.
disaster.
I bet.
Just have him
Sir,
step on
my
it.
thing's right here. Can I
Hey,
reach
Dante.
for it? Okay.
All right, man. Here, do me a favor. Just step out of the car real quick, okay? And I'll explain what's going on. You can just put your phone on the dashboard there, okay?
So
And then
am I
the
going
paper.
to jail?
I'll explain all that in a second, okay? Just turn around. Put your hands on your back.
You didn't tell you're under arrest, Dante.
Okay, so you are going to be under arrest, okay? You do have a warrant, so. Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Put your hands on your back. Wait. Wait.
I'll tease you!
But Officer Potter's taser is holstered on the
Chat, she's in no position, like, just even seeing her in the beginning, she's in no position to be a officer at all. There's no reason for her to even be an officer. Like, I'm just watching this. She's the guy right here, you know, the black guy, he's supposed to be in training, and she's supposed to kind of like be overseeing them and tell him like, oh, this is what you should be doing, stuff like that, what you should be helping them. She's not doing shit. Like, she's like just
left
like just off rip saying, oh, I'm gonna tase you. And you
But
say,
Officer
you heard the way she said, oh, tase you. Like,
Potter's taser is holstered on the left side of her belt. She reaches to the right, tragically grabbing her 9mm instead.
I'll tease you!
how do you not, like, and it's like, I mean, okay, he's like resisting arrest, okay, but like, it's not even to the point we need to tase him yet. It's not like he's a danger at this point. He's in the car is stopped and everything. There's 3 of y'all. You don't need to tase him. He's in it's not like he's driving out. He's literally there. Like, y'all, there's no, bro, if all these 3 officers can't take this guy down, or like at least get him, you know, situated, there's no reason like they should be being officers, in my opinion. Like, she just pulls out the, like, how do you not know the difference between your gun and your taser? I swear there has to be a difference. Like, isn't one heavier than the other? It just doesn't, like, bro, there's no reason why she should be a cop in the first place, bro. Like,
Taser!
But the next sound is not the
Oh,
electric crackle of a taser, but the loud report of a single gunshot. Dante Wright is instantly aware of what happened.
Ah, he shot me.
and then it's even worse too, chat, because it's not just, she just killed this young man because she doesn't know the fucking difference between a gun and a taser. That's not even the worst thing about it. She's supposed to be training this dude right too, and he literally could have, she could have, killed both of them because the guy was right there, and she's like, bro, oh my god, I think she's locked up already now and everything. But like,
I shot him! Oh my god!
Okay, Kim, sit down.
The booming sounds from down the street are from Dante's car
yeah,
smashing into an oncoming SUV before rolling to a stop at an intersection a block away from the initial incident. One cop is already on the scene, and soon there will be many others.
Refill contact shots fired. Start more units, please. We're gonna need additional units.
Starting north on the red.
she has never been an officer ever. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even care about, all she cares right now about, oh, I'm about to go to prison. She doesn't care about, I just shot this young man with his gun. Let me go see if he's okay. Is he okay? She's just thinking about going to prison, thinking about herself. Self-centered, bro.
Kim, that guy was trying to take off with me in the car.
But Officer Potter is inconsolable, and the news isn't improving.
The driver is not breathing according to the passenger.
Oh my god! What have I done? What have I done?
Damn, chat, this is actually our first time seeing this. This shit's gonna blow up, chat, because this is the first time seeing this. I might post it tomorrow, so I know this shit might blow up, but because I think it's the first time all of us seeing the body cam footage and stuff. I know, like, when this shit first happened during COVID time, like, they played, like, a specific, like, just a
At the
very
crash
short section.
scene where the police response is growing by the second, Elena gets out of the car as the officers prepare to move in on Dante. Few, if any of them, know exactly what happened here.
We heard over the radio that Brooklyn Center officers, there was a possible shooting, took the male out of the driver's seat and began performing a first aid on them.
Paramedics quickly arrive at the scene as well, but little can be done.
As I approached, I believe they stopped
and then the
doing
mom was on the
CPR.
phone too,
I
and
checked
she just
a pulse on his right
she didn't get to say
carotid
goodbye.
for when I was aiming at about 10 seconds. I moved over to the left carotid to check over there as well. I did not feel a pulse.
Dante Wright is pronounced dead at the scene,
He's
and
20
while it's
years
not
old. He was just literally getting his life started. He had his whole life ahead of
clear
him.
if Officer Potter immediately received the news, a Hennepin County lieutenant finds her in a worrying state.
And, like, the whole thing, and, this is after 4 years ago. It's that crazy, like, how fast COVID is like, it's gone. But I just pray
got
that
down
family's going well
to her
now,
level, and I'm talking to her, and she was just saying, repeating some things, and I
just basically doing good. I'm totally doing good right
she
now, bro.
repeatedly kept saying that she wanted to die. Again, how my conclusion came that there was something critical that took place. I'm going to prison. I want to die. Just let me die. I talked to her sergeant twice, and on the second time, he finally listened to me, I said, you need to take her gun from her.
Man, fuck that, bro. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she made a mistake, but I don't care. Like, fuck that, bro. There's no reason why she should have done this. There's no reason why she should have been a cop in the first place. Off rip, just seeing before this even started, I can just see like she was it don't even look like she was competent to even be a police officer. And then how do you not know the difference between a gun and a taser? And why do you that was the problem. Like we still face like a lot of African Americans still face today. Like I don't know why we're looked at as threats so much and stuff like that. Like there's three of y'all. How can y'all not take him down? He's not like he was running away. He was still in the car and stuff like that. Like there's no way y'all could have not taken him down without having to use force.
Because I didn't know the whole realm of it, but I knew it wasn't good.
Like I thought
Officer Potter is led to an
a threat.
ambulance where she's checked out before being transported back to the police station. Officer Potter, of course, is far from the only person experiencing trauma from the day's events.
I went outside screaming, like
this
I
mom,
was just so distraught.
This mom's gonna be scarred for the rest of her life. Like I mean, she even through this happened for the rest of her life. Because think about it, you're on the phone with your son, and already she's probably already nervous and like is anxious and stuff because she's like, oh mom, I just got stopped. I'm scared and stuff like that. And then you hear gunshots and you're she probably was calling his name so like that and he wasn't responding. Like, man.
My neighbors heard me and my neighbor's like, no, I'll drive you. And there was so much traffic and I was like, oh my God, I can't. I got out of the car and I started running, but it was so far away. So I had to get back in the car and I couldn't go any further. And I just see yellow tape.
In the meantime, cops from several departments and jurisdictions have blanketed the area, and many still have very little knowledge about what happened.
Hi there. No, I don't have all the details. I just replaced my partner about 5 minutes ago. I haven't heard about any officers being hurt at all, but I don't know any details.
When Dante's mom finally gets to the scene, she's confronted with the same lack of answers.
I finally got into the yellow tape and the police officers were stopping me. I'm like, oh my God, is that my son? And I seen the car that we just gave my son 2 weeks ago was smashed up with another car. And I was like, oh my God, was he in an accident? And Brooklyn Center police officers were talking to me and they said they had no information. They don't know what happened. I said, well, I know what happened. I was on the phone. You shot my son.
Yeah. The sight of this many police cars has
attracted. Y'all know what happened. Y'all just don't want to admit to what the fuck she did.
Attention, and it's not long before the mood grows hostile.
Oh, it's me. You're the one that's yelling out a window while you're driving. These people don't even know what happened.
Especially during this time too, I feel like, yes, there's, I feel like a lot of police officers and stuff like that, they get a lot of bad rap. Chat, there's a lot of good police officers out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of great police officers, and there's a lot of, police officers, they sacrifice their lives every single day for our safety and stuff like that. Then it's just the bad bunches, the bad ones, there's always that one that just fucks it up for everybody else. And in this situation, this police officer right here, she fucked it up for everybody
I don't
else.
even know what happened.
Especially during a time like this. There's not every police officer is bad. There's just one officer right here that just fucked it up. And then once that happens, then a lot of people
perhaps
think,
especially
all police are
palpable
bad
here
and
in
stuff like
Brooklyn
that.
Center, where
bad
less
rap.
than 10 miles away, Derek Chauvin is on trial for the 2020 death of George Floyd, and as news breaks out about Dante's shooting, The gathering crowd begins to take the shape of a full-fledged protest.
But no, chat, that's still crazy how COVID happened like 4 years ago. That's just crazy to me. Like, it just passed by so fast.
I want you to fight them. Get people here right now. Check people here. Have the run right now. Do not go for the antidote. The reason why they have so many kids out here is because they know stuff.
But the growing unrest at the scene of Dante's shooting is only the first glimpse of what is in store for Brooklyn Center as the day turns into night and news of the incident continues to spread throughout the community. Riot squads gather at the police station as the protests spread and troubling reports come over the radio.
Minneapolis, female stated looting of Walmart will be happening soon and hung up on us.
And as temperatures rise across the city, it's perhaps inevitable that some protesters are detained.
My phone is ringing. Can you see who that is, please? You have to answer it, but can you tell me who it is? Because it might be my mom, and she's going to be very disappointed in me. Oh, man. I thought I was doing the right thing. It's looking real great outside. It looks like you guys got it all in control.
Even as the protests turn chaotic in some areas, police must also confront destruction and theft throughout the city.
I'll be honest with you, I got no idea what to do here. Because I mean, everything around here is getting looted.
The wide net of property damage and looting sends the cops to multiple businesses throughout the night.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would say. Like, when stuff like this happens, I don't promote or even support looting at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. Like, I'm all for, like, if you want to protest and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure, protesting and, you know, using our First Amendment, you know what I'm saying, speak, like, you know, use the power of freedom of speech and stuff like that. I'm all with protest. Like, the looting stuff, I hate it so much because, like, what do we, like, I hate, like, because I hate when people steal in the first place because, like, it's just like, why are you stealing and stuff like that? Just people that work so hard for the stuff they even have and the very little stuff they have, even when it comes to food, clothing, and stuff like that. And, bro, like, some people, like, this could be like a family-owned business, and then or even like stores or something like that, and your people out here looting stuff for what? Like, why are y'all stealing? Like, that's the only thing I would say.
As they struggle to keep up with sporadic outbursts of criminal activity.
The protest for sure, I'm down for, you know what I'm saying? But the looting, nah, bro.
Get the home! Y'all better get home! Drop the Stop it! Police, you're under arrest! Come on, your hands up! They probably just ran out of here. That kid looks like he's about 8 years old. Wow, this is the America we live in now. My God, it's a war zone.
The local unrest continues throughout the following week, and the city reports that they've handled at least 200 calls ranging from burglaries to property damage. According to officials, more than 140 businesses are damaged, including several instances of arson. In the midst of the ongoing protests and community reaction, Officer Potter resigns from the Brooklyn Center Police Department.
That's the only thing I don't like. I just, the looting stuff and like setting stuff on fire. Like, what is it doing, bro? Like, I get protesting and stuff like that, but like all that stuff, looting stuff, like for what? Why y'all still, like, why are we stealing from other people? You know what I'm saying? Like our brothers and sisters. And then it's like all that stuff, like looting and the putting stuff on fire is not gonna bring this young man's life back. And then this girl, this lady, of course, she goes and as soon as she does it, wants to resign.
Department on April 13th, 2 days after the shooting. The following day, she is arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Dante Wright.
So, yep, I'm just gonna, you know, I know, you know, I'm very sorry. Just, let's just face this way just for the sake of it. I'm just gonna pat everything down. Do you have underwear on?
No, it's just sports bra on.
Okay.
There's no pockets.
Okay. Just kick your leg a little bit for me, thank you.
As she arrives at the jail, Potter has an emotional exchange with the officer escorting her.
I'd give you a hug, but that's probably not allowed.
What's that?
I can't give you a. It's probably not allowed.
Yeah, I just be aware that once you walk in the door, everything is recorded. So and phone calls and everything. Just I'm sure you know that. I'm just okay, and we'll make this as quick and painless as possible.
In September, the Minnesota Attorney General added first-degree manslaughter to her charges. At trial, Potter told the jury that she had never before used her taser or her gun on duty in her 20.
So let me get this straight, chat. Let me get this straight. So basically, they're saying in 26 years of policing, that's what she said, she has never used a gun or a taser. So what do y'all not train? Do y'all not train? Like do y'all I know there's y'all for sure have to go to the shooting range and stuff like that and shoot. I know there's no way you don't know the difference between a taser and a gun and feel the difference. There's no way. There's no way. Just lying. Not taking accountability for her actions.
26 years of policing and insisted that she didn't want to hurt anybody that day. Dante's mother posted a message on Facebook calling for accountability.
Yes, take
Just
accountability.
See my son laying there, looked to me like he was dead.
Take fucking accountability.
And I sat there and watched my son sit on the corner for hours and hours. That was my day. I watched my son underneath a yellow tent for seemed to be like a lifetime.
Kimberly Potter was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and sentenced in February 2022. The city of Brooklyn Center agreed to pay Dante Wright's family a lawsuit settlement of $3.25 million.
Man, that shit ain't gonna do anything, bro. Like, bro, money's not gonna bring back the trauma, the hurt. It's not gonna bring back this this young man right here that lost his life. Like, and he had his whole life ahead of him. That's not gonna bring the Dante back to the family, man, like at all. Like, that family is gonna be like scarred and traumatized for the rest of their lives. All that hurt and pain, that there's no amount of money that can hope that at all. That can hope that or fix it. No amount of money. Chat, this is a hard one. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about this, but as soon as I seen like the beginning chat, the beginning of the video, I was like, oh, this is, and I seen the thing, I was like, oh, I didn't realize, but then once I seen the video, I was like, that's Don. I remember this. I remember specifically, you know what I'm saying, because I have good memories like that. But chat, this is really sad right here. Just even through this happened, 4 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Just prayers still go out to Dante's family and Dante's family and stuff like that, especially just to this young man right here. Because he should not have lost his life this day. It's just very unfortunate. It's just sad, Chad. It's genuinely sad. Our prayers go out to Dante's family.